Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Get Ready with Your Girl. So today we are going to be using some new products. I've gotten some over the last couple of weeks, you know, shopping the Sephora sale and all. And I may not use every last thing that I got, but I do want to try a good amount of it out. I will say I did already apply my sunscreen. Of course, I do that with my skincare. So this Kosas Dream Beam, this is the Sunlit Comfy Smooth Sunscreen. This is actually the tinted one. And I have to say, if you're a little darker than me in skin tone, this may not be the best move for you. It may come off a little like gray or whatever. So I don't really recommend it to anyone with deeper skin tone than I. But for me, in my everyday use, it's been working just fine. The only thing I feel like I need to do as far as skin prep is just spray my face down with some of my Codily, ooh, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but this right here. But I really like that for a skin prep step. And even if I don't wear makeup, I like to spray that on my face as well. And her skin isn't perfect, but she's mine and I love her. So, primer though, I am going to use another one. I just looked over and realized I did pick up this one from MAC. So this is the MAC Studio Radiance Moisturizing and Illuminating Silky Primer. I've heard so many good things about this primer, which made me want to get it in the first place. Because as you guys know, my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base is my go-to. So let's try something different. I'm just going to pump this on my hand. It's white. When you pump it out, I'm going to do 2 pumps. It feels like skincare. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is really nice on the skin. Obviously gives an instant glow. I love the way that it feels. I love products that feel like skincare. I don't know. They will get me before anything else every single time. I'm going to start with my e.l.f. This is the color corrector in the shade Peach, the Camo color corrector specifically, and I'm just gonna put on my upper lip. I don't know if I really want to do underneath the eyes, but I'm going to just a little bit anyways. I don't feel like I really need it today, but why not? Just extra coverage. I have some new sponges that I'm excited for. So the brand is Face Made, super thick, actually a lot thicker than the first ones that I ordered from Amazon. These are also from Amazon. It came in a pack of 6 and it came in like this little container. It was just so cute. I needed some new sponges, or these aren't sponges. What are these called? Whatever these are. I can never think of the name. I always want to call it a sponge, but I needed some more of these. As you guys can see, it just melts into the skin and blends in very nicely. And then whatever makeup we put on top of it, it's not going to mix like or change the color of my foundation, I guess I should say. Because that was a concern that I had when I initially went into it. But of course we talked about it then, so no need to repeat myself now. But just very nice and affordable color corrector. Naturally, I would probably do concealer first, but I'm going to actually do cream contour first. Now, one thing I learned about the Patrick Ta blush, I'm not really sure about this one, but I know the blush, they say to apply the cream, no, they say to apply the powder before the cream, which kind of blew my mind. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not going to do it with this. This, I'm going to just stick to using the cream, but I thought that was interesting. So this is in the shade She's Sculpted, if you haven't seen my unboxing of this. And I'm just going to tap this in the areas that I want to just like apply it. I honestly do not feel like this is very deep to where like my no makeup days, or I want to put on no foundation or something. This actually blends in really nicely and naturally to my skin that I actually am obsessed at the moment. One thing I didn't do was like contour or bronze my nose area, and I do want to do that, so I'm just gonna take this smaller brush. This is from Morphe, their vegan brush collection. I get it from Ulta Beauty. Okay, so I have 2 concealers, but I'm only going to use one. I have the Kosas and the NARS. I think I'm going to use the Kosas because I really want to see the shade on this. I did pick up 05W, which is medium with golden undertones. It was so hard kind of to find a concealer, and the one I initially picked, they didn't have my shade in, or that shade in stock. I won't say my shade because I don't know for real if it would have matched, but we're going to see. I mean, this is looking light, so I don't think this is going to be like a skin tone shade, but we're going to go ahead and apply. Everybody also, like, there's a lot of people that tell me about this concealer, and I'm like, you know what, we're gonna finally test it out. We're gonna take our puff and then we're gonna tap. I wonder if I should have let it like sit a little bit. I have so many clean brushes now, y'all, because I finally washed my brushes. I don't even know what brushes to be using, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my Flower Beauty brush. This is their concealer brush, and I'm going to apply that concealer, or not apply it, it's already applied, girl. I'm going to tap it in underneath the eyes. The foundation that we're actually going to use today is going to be my HAUS Labs foundation. I feel like this little baby hasn't gotten any love as of recently. I try to, you know, mix and match and go back and forth with different foundations, especially when I'm doing these videos for you guys, so that you guys are not seeing the same products in repetition. But I will say, I am downsizing my makeup collection. For this, I'm just going to do a pump, start with the pump on the back of my hand, and then what brush do I want to use for foundation today? I think we're going to use this one. This is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush, so it has the smaller side and the bigger side. Normally I'd use the smaller one for the concealer, but we're just going to focus on the bigger side, and I'm just going to stipple my brush in here into the product that's actually on the back of my hand, just to coat all the bristles, and then we're gonna just start to press this into the skin. Now I will say I've learned my lesson with like prejudging the makeup before it's done. I don't know if it's the concealer that's throwing me off. Do you guys feel like it's giving like a gray undertone? Do you think I should just try a different shade in the concealer? Because again, this isn't the original shade that I was going to get, but I really wanted to try this concealer, so I searched high and low to try and find something that I feel like would work. But let me know what you guys think down below, because sometimes you guys see things differently than me, and I don't know if it's just all the lights in my face or what. But I kind of feel like it's giving a little bit of a gray undertone, but it still looks kind of cute at the same time. So I don't know. I really don't know. The last cream product that we're going to use before we set our face is going to be from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the liquid blush, their Matte Beauty Blush Wand. So the blush is matte, and it looks like this. I did get the orange shade. I've been getting a lot of pink blushes lately, and I have enough in my collection, I feel. So I wanted to try something that wasn't pink. I don't see anything. Okay. So apparently, unbeknownst to me, you're supposed to twist and then squeeze. Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, I like that actually. I really like that. So you're not wasting product. So I'm just going to pop 2 on here. I just went right in, didn't even think twice about it. What am I looking for? A brush. So I'm going to use this one. I love these Baddington brushes that I got in BoxyCharm a long time ago. If you guys were here during that time, leave a heart down below, a little red heart. But I love these, and they're still holding up, in case you were wondering. Oh, that's so pretty. That blended right in. And this is a very nice shade. Perfect for spring/summer. Is it matte though? I don't know, but she's cute. This is one of the products that I have to say I've been looking forward to using. Oh, she's such a light baby pink. It's not even like a dark pink. I don't even know if that's showing true to color. I got these little mini Real Technique little baby sponges or whatever, and I specifically got these so that I can set underneath the eyes. Here we go. I'm not trying to flick you guys off, I swear. I just happened to start with that hand. Okay. It's definitely matte, and it sets it down. it does a little blurring effect, which we love. See how glowy it is over here and just how matte that is over here? And I'm also going to take it here too. This is what I would do if I were using the Charlotte Tilbury. And it just helps brighten these areas too, which is nice. I did want to use the Danessa Myricks palette. I really, really did, because it's been my go-to palette. But we didn't even use the powder in the Patrick Ta palette. So we're going to go back to this and apply the powder. I knew I was forgetting something. Can't believe I was going to close this video out and not even try this part out. I think it's just as nice as the cream. It's definitely giving bronzer. But yeah, I think this is what we were missing. We were missing the powder. And now everything looks a little more bronzed. Because I was looking like something is off. Alright, I feel a lot more complete now that I have applied that powder bronzer. Because I swore, I knew I was missing something. We can top our lips off with a little gloss just to finish things and make them look fully complete. This is just the Sephora gloss. All right, you guys, so this is the look finished and complete now that we have put all the products on. I have to say, I do love the way everything turned out, you know? This is why I say always wait till the end of the makeup routine, because somewhere in the middle, you're going to be thinking to yourself, what have I gotten myself into? Or what am I doing? This isn't going right. Just wait till the end, girl. Just wait till the end. So I'm glad I did that and I pushed through with this. Now let's talk about the new products really, really quickly. So starting first and starting strong with my favorite products that I used today. First of all, disclaimer, there is not one thing that I used that I actually did not like. But my top two favorite have to be starting with the Patrick Ta. This is for the face, the bronzer contour duo. Now that I remember that, it's supposed to be a contour and then a bronzer. But I feel like these shades are more bronzy on me than contour. So if I really wanted a deeper contour as what I prefer to use, I would get a deeper shade. And I honestly have no problem doing that because I actually love Patrick Ta's products so far. So I would definitely get another one just for contour if I really wanted to. And then the Pat McGrath powder. Oh, I love a nice pink powder. You guys have heard me say it before if you're not new here, but the Huda Beauty pink powder that I like to use in Cherry Blossom really gives me a nice bright under eye. It smooths things, and this is no different. This gives a nice smoothing, blurring effect. It is a nice shade of pink, and I think it worked really, really well to just like set the under eyes and the other places that I actually applied this. Because as you know, we went a little overboard with it, but we were able to bounce back with the MAC powder on these lower parts. But really, 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 really love this powder. So if you are someone who is into pink powder, I would recommend. Now, the two products that kind of surprised me, first starting with the Kosas, as I said, we needed to wait to the end to figure out if we really loved it or if we absolutely hated it. The formula I knew off bat that I actually enjoyed and loved. It was the shade more so, which would be an error on my part that I was a little questionable about. But seeing everything all together and finished, I like it. I would definitely use it. The only thing I wouldn't use it for is my more natural days. But a really, really nice concealer, and it definitely has some high coverage. I don't know if it's supposed to be full coverage, but it's somewhere between a high, medium, and a full coverage concealer, and I absolutely love it. And a little bit does go a long way. I think I applied a little too much. And then secondly, the Charlotte Tilbury blush wand. These have been out for a while. Took me a minute to figure out how to use the thing, but you're supposed to twist it. It has on and off, which I think is super convenient and cool that it has that, because it stops, you know, extra product from leaking out while it's just sitting like this. So that's great. And then the color, just very beautiful, very natural on the skin, and I love natural products. So you can wear it, you know, like this with something a little bit more glam, but you could also use it for the days where you don't want to put on too much makeup, or just pop on a little blush, whatever you want to do, girl. And then the primer and the SPF, I think these are the last two products that we used. The SPF I kind of told you guys about. It's SPF. It's not anything crazy. It does give a nice glow to the skin, I will say that. And the tint in this product, though, I don't feel like it's made for everyone. I feel like if you have a darker skin tone than I have, then it may come off a little gray. I'm not really sure. So I wouldn't really suggest this to everybody, this sunlit version, but maybe the regular version, which I think the regular version's been out for a while. But overall, it's an SPF. There's not much I can really say about that. And then the primer, I loved the way that it felt on the hands. I loved the way it felt on the skin. The nice glow that we got. It was very, very beautiful. I wonder if you can use this even if you don't have on makeup. Either way, it gives a nice glow, and we love that for our skin. And it worked really well with, you know, the makeup that we applied on top. Everything is just looking really, really good. So I will continue to use this. Obviously, those are my first impressions. I have to use these products continuously to have deeper thoughts about them, but initially off bat, there's not one bad thing. If you guys stuck around for all of that rambling, I appreciate you. I love you. Of course, as always, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, especially if you're new. It's down below. It's completely free, doesn't cost a thing, and make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified every single time that I upload. And with that being said, I love you all, and I hope to see each and every one of you right back here in the next one, whether that be a video or a vlog, whichever one comes first, girl.